moment your perspective on things shifts, it feels almost like a secret you discover. Welcome to the Sebcast, home of the #1 network for your life. Here we turn our beloved stories on their heads, look at what history might have overlooked, and discover together how Jesus invites us into a greater story where we live, work, and play. Here is such a secret: the Bible is not meant to be just read, it is intended to be lived. Imagine you are sitting in front of a window. You look through it, you see light, you see a world outside, but one day something unexpected happens. The light climbs through the window, fills your room, and you breathe it in as breath. That is what happens when Jesus steps out of the pages and becomes breath in your life. And that is the goal of everything we have said so far. If we choose our words carefully, if we live them out, if we follow Him and walk His path of love, then it happens. Jesus becomes visible, tangible, palpable in our everyday life. And that, friends, is how a congregation becomes a network. Not a cold organization, not a club, but a body where Jesus breathes. That is the #1 network for your life. And it's not about grand gestures. It's about small moments where Jesus' breath becomes tangible. When you listen to someone's pain without judgment, when you give a plate of food to someone hungry, and when you send a word of hope at just the right time. This week, ask yourself, where can I be a breath of Jesus for someone? Make it simple, maybe a conversation with your teenager, a coffee with a colleague who is struggling. A message of encouragement for a friend, because ultimately that is how the world changes. When Jesus steps out of the pages and becomes breath in your life and through your life in our network. Until next week, take care.